Good morning, children. I know you all are eagerly waiting for the English class. Today, we are going to discuss minor discourses in English paper 1. Let us see what are they. They are message, notice and diary. Let's go into the details.
Good morning, dear teachers and students. In this session of English today, we are going to see an important topic of 5 marks question, that is message. Okay, message is a 5 marks question in paper 1 English, which helps you to get a very good score. Okay, now let us know how to write a good message and how to understand it. Okay, and how to draft with all the important points required. Okay. What is a message? Let us see how to write a message. What a message is. A message is a short piece of writing which is used to communicate something very important or to give instructions regarding some urgent work. It is generally written in informal tone. Message is a written or spoken piece of information that you send to or leave for a person when you cannot speak to him or her directly. That means it's a way of writing something and giving information. Now, again, message has another meaning. An important idea that a book, a speech, or a picture, or anything is trying to communicate. But for our exams, we are here only concerned with the written form of message writing. Now let us see what we have to focus on when we draft a message. We need to focus on a simple language and word limit, more or less 50 to 60 words. No extra information. What is asked in the question, that has to be answered. And it should be straight to the point. What you are required to draft. Okay. Now, you should plan before you pen. That means you should first read the question properly. To whom you have to write the message, what message you are supposed to write, what information you are intending to pass on. All the things first you should plan in your mind. Then check. Okay? Give a double check and don't forget to enclose in a box. Most importantly, you should enclose it in a box, and the speech can be formal or informal sometimes based on the context. Okay? But the language should be simple. Now you see some examples here. Very simple message for your sake, children. You can see the date, enclosed box, heading. Okay. You have had enough practice of writing a message, right from your lower classes. So all you have to do is read the question properly, try to identify the key points, and the important note what you are going to write in the message, that you should identify and keep in your mind while.
Good morning, everyone. This is Uma Ganga, working as school assistant English in Government High School, Maulali. Today, we are going to discuss a minor discourse notice which comes in English paper 1 under the question number 29. Let's see how to prepare a notice. Children, preparing a notice is very easy and simple if one keeps in the mind the 5 important points. That is, by whom the notice is issued, for whom the notice is given, when is the program, what is the information given in the notice, and where has it been organized. Now, let us see what are the different indicators in the preparation of a notice. They are layout, design, contextual relevance, proper sentence structure, brevity, punctuation marks. All together gives a shape to a notice. Let's see how simple and easily we can make a notice. For any minor discourse, first we need to draw a box. A box is important for any minor discourse, whether it is a notice or a poster or a profile, whatever it is. After drawing the box, on the top inside the box, first we need to write down the name of the organization or the institution from where it has been given. This includes or this leads as the first heading on the notice. After writing the name of the organization or the institution on the top, in the second line we have to write down the spelling of notice in a capital letter and underline it. This leads to the second heading in the notice. After writing notice in a capital letter, in the third line we have to mention the date on which date the organization has issued a notice. Here comes the third heading of the notice, which is the purpose of the notice or the reason of issuing the notice. After writing the purpose of the notice, here comes the body of the notice, in which first we have to begin the sentence by using "it is hereby informed to all" or "this is to inform to all." In the body of the notice, the word "inform" is the key word. So keep it in the mind, children. Don't forget to write down the word "inform." And this line is common to any notice. After writing the body of the notice, one should write down the issuing authority at the right side bottom corner of the box. This is what becomes a layout or the format of the notice. Don't you feel it easy, children? Let's go with an example. Online classes are going to be conducted by SCERT Telangana from 18th May onwards from 10 am to 4 pm for the preparation of SSC examination due to COVID-19 lockdown. Kindly go through the website www.scert.telangana.gov.in for further details. Assume yourself as the in charge of your school and prepare a notice for the above. Children, if you were asked to prepare a notice by giving such kind of question, don't be panicked. I will tell you the simple steps of preparing a notice. Let us see. Children, whenever you are asked to prepare a notice, read the question thoroughly for minimum 2 or 3 times for better and proper understanding. Preparing a notice is very easy and simple as the whole answer is available in the question itself. Let's know how to identify the keywords in the given question. According to our format, first we need to write down the name of the organization at the topmost as the first heading. Let's go back to the question once again. Assume yourself as the in charge of your school. The word school here resembles the name of the organization. So we have to mention the school name at the topmost. Next comes the second heading, notice, where we have to write down the spelling of the notice in a capital letters and underline it. Next comes the date, on which date the notice was issued. The third heading in the format is the purpose of the notice. Why is the notice issued? Let's go back to the question once again. Online classes are going to be conducted by SCERT Telangana. So here the purpose of giving the notice is the conduct of online classes. Next comes the body of the notice. While writing the body of the notice, one has to begin the paragraph using the sentence, "It is hereby informed to all the students and staff members of GHS Maulali." That is the institution name, and the rest of all is everything available in the question itself. Here the next, the issuing authority. Let's go back to the question once again and know who is the issuing authority. Assume yourself as the in charge of your school. The word in charge here resembles that the in charge is issuing the notice. So let's write down the in charge as the issuing authority. This is how we prepare our notice. Don't you feel it's easy and simple, children?
Okay, students, now after message and notice, we are left with one more very important minor discourse, 5 marks question, that is diary. Okay, diary entry is very easy to understand, easy to write, easy to score. Okay, so what is a diary? It is a place where you put your thoughts, where you pen your thoughts. Okay, now as far as your examination is concerned, how to make a diary entry in a very effective way. Let us see now. A diary is where you keep your personal ideas, the people in your life, and things you care about. Children, your personal ideas, your feelings, your thoughts, the important people in your life, and the things, the likes and dislikes. Okay, now we have diary entry. Okay, we have diary entry. Diary entry is a section of writing that's been organized by date. Diary is what we write according to our date. Now, as per our examination, what are we supposed to write in our diary? So, everyone's diary reflects one's thoughts, one's emotions, feelings, likes, dislikes, and all types of expressions one would like to express out or keep in oneself. Now you create in your diary, you create what you want to be, what you would like to be. You create your own imagination. You dream about what you would like to become or how you would like the things to be. You plan and prepare yourself in your diary. So, when you think this diary writing is an indication of your personal view, it should be written in a natural way. That means normally you should write in an informal way. That means personal feelings and all you can express with simple language. And you should be truthful. Truthful in sense you are speaking to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. Then you should be friendly also. Okay. Now, what is this naturally, friendly, truthful? This is the method or the process what you can follow in a free manner when you write a diary. Now, this date and time, enclosing in a box, using informal language, being expressive, are all the things what you have to follow when you write a diary. You have been writing, you have been practicing writing a diary in your class, and this is a very easy one for you to attempt in any exam. Now you have some of the samples of diary entry, children. This is very easy, and one thing I would like to share with you all is, though you have the question in front, most of you make a very simple mistake, that is, you write dairy for diary. That's only a small deviation in spell. So when you write diary, it is D-I-A. Please make a note of it, okay? Okay, now that we have seen all the 3 minor discourses in paper 1 English, children, I hope you all have got a very good time of revision or revising all the 3. Okay, I hope that you went through all the tips what the teachers have suggested you to follow or to write in your exam. The only thing what you have to do is to attempt. Okay, don't miss to attempt minor discourse. It's very important, very easy and very scoreable topic or question.
Children, I think now we have recollected the layout or format of message, notice and diary. As we know, questions on these will be given based on the situations and characters of the lessons we have read in our textbook. Let's see some of the possible situations. The questions will tell you to assume a character and give message. For example, assume that you are Vangar Maatai who worked for afforestation and give a message to the citizens of your country about save trees. Here, you have to assume and write a message as Vangar Maatai does. At the place of signature, you have to write her name and not your signature. In the same way, prepare for messages by Kalam, Narayan Murthy, Nick and other characters in various situations. Questions in diary will also be based on the textual instances. So, you should be ready to write diary of any character after any incident given in the book, like Potter, narrator of journey, Jamaican fragment, Nick, etc. Here, the situation and character will be given. First, you need to feel the situation and start your diary. It should begin with a strong feeling and written in 6 to 8 sentences. Write the name of the character, but not yours. Children, I believe now you are well versed with the minor discourses, and I hope you can score 5 out of 5 in question 29. Wish you all the best. Thank you.